Warning, this video was recorded a while ago. Therefore, things that I said in this video may or may not be true as of when this video is being uploaded. Again, things that are said in this video may not be true. Subscribe to JB Dragmotoxboss, it's really easy, and you can always unsubscribe at any time. My goal is 1.25k subscribers whenever. If I hit 1.25k subscribers, I will release the quote-unquote real thing tutorial 3. So subscribe! Wait, hold up a second. I'm just realizing that, like, saying the two things that I say for my subscriber goals together in the same thing, they sound kind of like they have something to do with each other. Like, honestly, they don't, alright? Just because I have a girlfriend does not mean I'm doing a quote-unquote real dating tutorial 3. Those are actually completely separate things. And plus, the quote-unquote real dating tutorial 3 is just like, you know, a fake dating tutorial, like, you know, that's old jokes and stuff. And it's just filled with, like, funny lore. It's like a very legendary series on my YouTube channel. You know, it's a different thing from the normal solo talking videos or the collabs, all right? Like an actual, like, storyline. It's like the only JB Drag skit storyline type thing. I should come up with a different series, like a new series or some crap like that. Who knows? Or like a Minecraft one. All right, but anyways, I'm going to be organizing items in on my base in Lumber Tycoon 2, all right? So anyways, in this video, I'm going to talk about a story, all right? I'm just putting these randomly on these things for fun. But anyways, basically, in 9th grade, I had to do an assignment for English, all right? And it's better just to read this. And, I had to write, like, an assignment about, like, an assignment that used the words. Come to think of it, that was very annoying doing all that. Like, no offense to my English teacher or anything. I mean, I'm sure she doesn't really give a hoot. She were to happen, if the rare chance of her watching this video actually ended up happening, I really think she'd be like, okay, all right. But anyways, I decided to write a story about my childhood, all right, because I thought it was kind of interesting. So, like like something that happened when I was like 4 or 3 or something like that. Now, at a certain age, I think it's 2.5. Your brain starts recording memories, and not a whole ton of memories, but any memories that are extreme, your brain will remember. Like, do you ever remember any, like, extremely good times you felt extremely good? Your brain made you to force remember that because of how good you felt, or opposite way, like bad. I remember having some bad moments I remember from my childhood and some good moments. I actually do remember, like, going to this daycare place, and I thought, like, I went, like, here, turns out I only went there, like, 5 times, but it felt like I went there a lot more than 5 times, all right? I was a younger kid, all right? My perspective was different, all right? But anyways, the fact that I remember pretty much every single of the 5 times that I went to that place goes to show that, you know, extreme moments. I should save that for another video. Oh, wow, that popped up, but it's upside down. We can't have Harry Potter upside down. All right. Anyways, let me continue on the video here, all right? I wrote a story of me playing video games on the TV in the living room. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, all right? On the Wii, all right? Yes, that game. It's a pretty good game. Gosh darn it, I actually turned Harry Potter upside down once again. You know, I want to know something weird. Any game that's on the Wii U, I have not played. Like, I have a Nintendo Switch and a Wii, but not the Wii U. And now there's, like, more games starting to be available for Nintendo Switch. There's one where there's, like, Bowser's Fury and, like, new Super Mario 3D World. Super Mario 3D World is included in that pack, but Super Mario 3D World origined on the Wii U. And since I never had the Wii U, I never played that game. Now I can play it, because apparently, I didn't know about this, but apparently my sister bought that, like, game pack for the Nintendo Switch. So good for her. Good for her, spending her own money on games, all right? But anyways, I should talk about the Nintendo Switch in a separate video too. I have 2 video ideas. I gotta constantly remember them and write them at the end, in the notepad at the end of this video. All right, but I'm content farming. While I'm making a video, I'm literally content farming. That's amazing. Sometimes it happens and it's so awesome. But anyways, so I was playing video games, and then my mother called me for dinner, all right? And then, Then after that, I play a little more video games. It was like a weeknight, so then I think it was, I don't know. And then basically, I ended up going to bed, all right? And that night, the power went off, and I remember, like, feeling extremely scared, all right? I remember specifically feeling really scared that the power went out. And I remember, like, waking up in the middle of the night and then being scared and, like, running to my parents' room, like, the power went out, the power went out, oh no, oh no. And then, I remember, like, you know, just being scared about, like, random things in the dark. I mean, I have a fear of the unknown, so that's probably why I was scared of the dark when I was younger, all right? You know, that's explains it pretty well, because, like, when it's dark in a room, it's, like, unknown, so then you just get scared. No, there's no random monsters in the middle of the room, all right? I mean, maybe if your house is haunted, but no, don't, if you're younger, don't think about that, all right? Just don't think of those rare probabilities, all right? All right, just don't think about it. No. But anyways, I apparently wrote that in a 9th grade English story, and I'm just saying the reason why I'm telling this story on this YouTube channel is because it gave me, like, major feeling, like, it gave me major feelings, like, my parents used to treat me like I was a little kid when I was a little kid, and, like, just reflecting upon a time of when my parents treated me as if I were a little kid, because obviously I was a little kid at that time, it was kind of strange, because I am wise beyond my years at this point. And even when I was in 9th grade, I was, you know, I think I was even then still, you know, a little more wise than, you know, the average teenager. All right. Obviously I am nowadays. And it felt very weird, like, reflecting on a time when my parents treated me differently, and I was at a different maturity level, like a way less mature level, obviously, because I was younger. All right. And then compared to, well, being more mature, and even, like, when I was in 9th grade, how mature I was there then, I'm way more mature now than I was in 9th grade, but I was still, you know, above average mature, all right? And just, you know, just reflecting, like, just making that connection, like, oh, I used to be treated this, like, just, like, even just remembering that story, like, reading that story out in my head or something about that time, just made me feel kind of, like, superior too, like, oh, my parents treat me way different, I'm way older, I'm more mature, like, kind of like that, you know. And that's just how it made me feel. And I don't know, like, it's kind of like the same feeling I get from watching, like, spoiled kid videos. I'm like, oh, I'm not that spoiled, I'm such a good child, and then you start feeling super, like, superior about yourself. All right, yeah, that's one of the times I feel superior. All right, you know, when I reflected upon a time when I used to be a little kid, and how my parents talked to me when I was a little kid, and, you know, well, when I watched those videos of where, like, spoiled kids are having their devices destroyed, I've seen so many compilations of that. I wouldn't be shook if I've seen pretty much every single clip of you know, something bad happening to someone's electronics. All right, in fact, there's a whole entire freaking channel about it. Violet first and McJuggernuggets, cursing inappropriate talk in McJuggernuggets. Some in Violet first, but way more in McJuggernuggets. All right, there's also Kid Behind a Camera and Angry Grandpa cursing and inappropriate talk in those. All right, a lot of people nowadays are saying that Kid Behind a Camera is milking his father's death, and he's just, like, clickbaiting, and he's even saying in his videos he's clickbaiting. And there's a lot of bad stuff said about him. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It's kind of weird how often I watch them. Like, I'll watch them, like, once a year. I'll watch a few of their videos, and it's kind of crazy, because, like, I'll watch it at a different point of the year, and I'm like, whoa, that much time has already passed, and I've been watching these people for so long, but, like, I only watch them, like, you know, maybe I'll have, like, a 2-week obsession over them, and I'll watch, like, quite a few of their videos in a sitting, and then I won't anymore. Like, I think the last time I watched a ton of Kid Behind a Camera was beginning of 2022, when they even had a video where they're like, Happy New Year and stuff like that. And now if I go to watch them now, which I'm not planning to for a while because I don't really feel like watching them, but if I go watch them now, I'll be like, wow, last time I watched them was really then, and that much frickin' time has passed. You know, sometimes, like, you know, if you watch a YouTube channel, you come back to it every once in a while, see, you know, how that YouTuber's up to and stuff like that, and, you know, binge watch them. It's kind of weird to be like, oh, I watched this when this long ago. I can't believe this much time has passed. It makes you shook. It makes you shook. I thank each and every single person who, you know, watches me, and then if they stop watching me, they eventually come back to my channel. I do thank everybody. And I thank the people more who usually constantly, you know, always watch me all the time. I thank everybody who just watches me no matter how often or how little they watch me. And even the people who watch me for a little bit of time but then just stop. I thank absolutely everybody. The moment you realize you forgot to include a part of talking in a video. Yeah, last video I forgot to talk about the last JB Drag Small World occurrence. About the JB Drag motocross. Well, technically there's two of them technically, but I was going to focus on the Arch was Taken couple. And unfortunately, I don't remember what the female's name is. You know what? I'll just give it its own video. How about that?